Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I need to be very clear from the start. What I am about to share with you today is going to make some very powerful people very angry. I am talking about the multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical giants who profit from your pain, your embarrassment, and your silence. I've been a doctor for over 2 decades, and in that time, I've seen thousands of men over 60, over 70, even over 80 come into my office with their heads hung low. They tell me, Dr. Sarah, it's just not working like it used to. They are talking about erectile dysfunction, and they believe it's a life sentence. They believe the only answer is a little blue pill, a pill that comes with headaches, vision changes, and a dependency that chains them to the pharmacy. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful, most potent, and most scientifically backed erection-boosting compounds on the planet is likely in your kitchen right now?
What if I told you that this information is being actively ignored because you can't patent it? You can't charge $100 a pill for it. In fact, you can grow it in your own backyard. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on what I call nature's Viagra. A hidden food that doesn't just help with erections, it commands blood flow back into your body. Where are you watching this video from? I'd love to know. Please write it in the comments. I'm asking because this problem is global. Men from all over the world write to me and they all have the same fear. The fear that their best days are behind them. I'm here to tell you they are not. Let's talk about the conspiracy of silence.
Why hasn't your doctor told you about this? Be kind to them. It's likely they don't even know. This information isn't taught in medical school. Medical schools funded by pharmaceutical companies teach us how to prescribe drugs to manage symptoms. They don't teach us how to cure the root cause. The root cause of most erectile dysfunction in men over 60 is not a Viagra deficiency. It is a blood flow problem. Imagine your penis is powered by thousands of tiny microscopic blood vessels. They are called micro-capillaries. Over decades, these tiny pipes get clogged. They get damaged by high blood sugar, high blood pressure, and inflammation. They become stiff, brittle, and narrow. The blue pill works by forcing them open with a chemical sledgehammer. It's a temporary fix. It's like calling a plumber to use a plunger on a blocked toilet every single time you need to use it, instead of just fixing the pipes. But this food, this compound, it doesn't use a sledgehammer.
It's a biological power washer. It travels through your bloodstream and helps scour this plaque. It fights the inflammation at the source. It protects the delicate lining of those blood vessels, making them flexible, soft, and wide open, ready to accept the torrent of blood flow you need for a powerful, lasting erection. So, what is this hidden science I'm talking about? Well, it's not hidden if you know where to look. It was published in 2023, a massive study using data from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, or NHANES. This wasn't a small study. This was a study of 3,200 men. Researchers analyzed what these men ate, and they cross-referenced it with their erectile function. What they found was explosive. It should have been front-page news. The men were divided into 3 groups based on their intake of this one specific compound: low intake, medium intake, and high intake. The results were staggering.
For every jump in intake from low to medium or medium to high, the odds of having erectile dysfunction decreased by 30%. Let me repeat that, a 30% drop. But here is the part they buried. Here is the secret. When they isolated the men with the highest intake of this compound and compared them to the men with the lowest, the risk of severe erectile dysfunction wasn't just reduced, it was cut in half. A 50% reduction. And this wasn't just a fluke. The researchers did everything possible to break this data. They adjusted for age, they adjusted for weight, they adjusted for smoking, they adjusted for diabetes and heart disease. And no matter what they threw at it, the link remained. It was and is undeniable. Men who ate more of this one simple thing had drastically better erections. Period.
To be absolutely certain, they did something called propensity score matching. This is a highly complex statistical tool that's like comparing identical twins. They found 677 men with ED and matched them perfectly to 677 men without ED, making sure the only significant difference was their diet. The result? The exact same. The men without ED were consuming far more of this miracle compound. So what is it? What is this food? What is this compound that has Big Pharma shaking in their boots? It is called lycopene. 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 Now, you might have heard of it. You might have seen it on a bottle of vitamins and dismissed it. Oh, it's just an antioxidant. Calling lycopene just an antioxidant is like calling a Ferrari just a car. It is the apex predator of antioxidants. It is a biological marvel.
Lycopene is the pigment that gives fruits and vegetables their deep red and pink color. Think of tomatoes, think of watermelon, think of pink grapefruit. But it's how lycopene works that is the secret. Most antioxidants are good at fighting one type of damage, one type of free radical. But lycopene is a specialist. Its unique molecular structure makes it unbelievably powerful at neutralizing the exact type of oxidative stress that damages the lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium. When your endothelium is damaged, your body can't produce nitric oxide. No nitric oxide means no erection. It's that simple. Lycopene is the bodyguard for your nitric oxide factory. It stands at the door and destroys the free radicals that are trying to shut down your production line. This is not a theory. This is a biological certainty. Studies on endothelial cells show that when you bathe them in lycopene, their ability to produce nitric oxide explodes. So how do you get it?
This is the most important part of the video. This is the secret protocol. Please do not make the common mistake. You can't just eat a raw tomato and expect a miracle. You will be disappointed. The lycopene in a raw tomato is translycopene. It's locked away inside the plant cell walls. Your body can't absorb it. You'll absorb maybe 5% or 10%. It's a tragic waste. The secret, the key that unlocks the power is heat. When you cook tomatoes, the intense heat breaks down those tough cell walls. It performs a molecular miracle. It changes the lycopene from its trans form to its cis form. This cis lycopene is what researchers call hyperabsorbable. Your body can absorb 100% of it. It's the rocket fuel. This is why the researchers found that the #1 source of this erection-boosting compound was not raw tomatoes. It wasn't ketchup. It was tomato paste. Tomato paste. Cooked, concentrated, superheated red gold.
1 tablespoon of tomato paste has more bioavailable lycopene than 10 raw tomatoes. The study found the sweet spot was somewhere between 6 and 12 milligrams of lycopene per day. How do you get that? It's almost too simple. 1 single tablespoon of tomato paste has about 4.6 milligrams. Half a cup of tomato sauce like marinara has over 20 milligrams. 1 cup of tomato soup canned has about 25 milligrams. Are you seeing the picture? This isn't difficult. This isn't some rare berry from the Amazon. It is in aisle 4 of your grocery store. So here is the Dr. Sarah erection protocol, based on this explosive science. Rule number 1. It must be cooked. Stop thinking about raw tomatoes for this. You are looking for tomato paste, tomato sauce, tomato soup, or stewed tomatoes. The more it's been cooked and concentrated, the better.
Rule number 2. You must eat it with fat. Lycopene is fat soluble. This is the second secret. If you just eat a spoonful of tomato paste, your body will struggle to absorb it. It needs a transport vehicle. That vehicle is a healthy fat. What does that mean? It means when you make your pasta sauce, you cook it with olive oil. The olive oil latches onto the lycopene molecules and shuttles them directly through your intestinal wall and into your bloodstream. This combination, cooked tomatoes and olive oil, is the 1-2 punch that has been healing men in the Mediterranean for centuries. They just didn't know why it worked. Now we do. Rule number 3, the loading phase. Don't just do this once. You need to saturate your tissues. I recommend my patients follow a loading phase for 21 days.
That means every single day for 21 days, you must get at least 10 milligrams of bioavailable lycopene. How? Have a small bowl of tomato soup with your lunch.
Scramble your eggs in the morning. Stir in a tablespoon of tomato paste and a drizzle of olive oil first.
Making a stew, a chili, or a soup, the base should always be tomato paste. Even simpler, get a high-quality canned tomato juice. 1 cup, done. After 21 days, your blood levels of lycopene will be at their peak and your blood vessels will be soaked in this healing protective compound. But Dr. Sarah, I hate tomatoes. First, I would say that cooked tomato sauce is a very different flavor. But fine, lycopene is not only in tomatoes. What are the other red gold foods? Watermelon. 1 cup of watermelon has about 6 to 7 milligrams. And it has the added benefit of L-citrulline, another compound that boosts nitric oxide. It's a double win. Pink grapefruit. Half a pink grapefruit has about 3 to 4 milligrams. Papaya. 1 small papaya has about 3 milligrams. Guava. This is the surprise champion. 1 cup of guava has more lycopene than almost any other food.
But the most potent, most reliable, and most bioavailable source remains cooked concentrated tomato paste. Now let's talk about the other benefits, the ones that are just as crucial for men over 60. This same compound, lycopene, doesn't just go to your penis. It goes to another critical male organ, your prostate. Lycopene is one of the most studied compounds in the world for prostate health. Why? Because it concentrates itself in the tissues of the prostate gland. It's like a heat-seeking missile for prostate protection. Dozens of studies, not just one, have shown a powerful link between high lycopene intake and a lower risk of BPH, or an enlarged prostate. Are you a man who gets up 3, 4, or 5 times a night to pee? Is your stream weak? Do you feel like you never fully empty your bladder? That is your enlarged prostate, your BPH, squeezing your urethra. Lycopene has been shown to help reduce that inflammation.
There's more. The P word no one wants to talk about, prostate cancer. Again, the data is overwhelming. A massive review from 2022 confirmed that men with the highest intake of lycopene had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. Do you understand what I am telling you? This one food, this one compound, simultaneously fights erectile dysfunction by protecting your blood vessels and boosting nitric oxide, fights BPH by reducing inflammation in your prostate, fights prostate cancer by acting as a cellular bodyguard. This is not a drug, this is food. This is what your body was designed to run on. This is the information that the billion-dollar erectile dysfunction industry, the billion-dollar BPH drug industry, and the billion-dollar cancer industry praise you never discover. Because the solution isn't a new pill. The solution is in the producer. The solution is a simple can of tomato paste cooked with olive oil.
I want you to think about this. For decades, we've been told to fear red. We were told to fear red meat. We were told to fear carbs. We were told to fear fat. But they never told us to embrace the red, the deep, healing, powerful red of lycopene. This is the missing key. I have seen men in their 70s, men who thought their sex life was over, men who were on multiple blood pressure medications. I've seen them adopt this red gold protocol. I've seen them start walking 30 minutes a day. I've seen them cut out the processed sugar. And within a month, they come back to my office. And they don't say anything. They just smile. They have that look in their eye. The confidence is back. The morning wood is back. The connection with their partner is back. This is not a miracle. This is science. This is your body's incredible ability to heal itself if you give it the right tools. Your body is crying out for this compound. So I am asking you, starting today, to make a change. Forget the gas station pills. Forget the shame. Forget the idea that you are broken. You are not broken. Your pipes are just clogged. It's time to clean the pipes. Start the 21-day red gold loading phase. 1 cup of tomato soup, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste stirred into your food, 1 cup of tomato juice, a big slice of watermelon. Choose one.
Do it every day, always with a little healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or a few nuts. Do it and then come back to this video in 21 days and I want you to write in the comments what you feel. I am Dr. Sarah Mitchell. I am telling you this because I am not funded by Big Pharma. I work for you. This information is your right. You deserve to know the truth. The truth is that your body is a miracle. And the solution, so often, is not in a pill bottle. It's in your kitchen. The standard YouTube outro begins.
I hope this information has been helpful to you. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.